City sights, coastal vistas and seaside views. We're touring Hong Kong Island right here on Drone and Phone.
Well, welcome to the second episode in our road bikes special. We're going to be on Hong Kong Island today. What are we doing, Rob?
We're doing a tour of Hong Kong Island. We're going to be taking in places like the Peak, Stanley, Shek O, and then a few other places.
It's going to be a long day, but lots to see. Time to get going.
We go.
In this series, we're out to find Hong Kong's 5 best road bike rides. To help us with our pursuit, we reached out to local road cyclists for their top recommendations and ran them through the Drone and Phone calculator to take our picks. Whether you're a seasoned road cyclist or just starting out, this mix of rides has something for everyone. And just for the record, we rode mountain bikes as we had to carry all the filming gear, but all of these are suitable for road bikes. We're starting this classic route off at Central Ferry Pier area and heading up to Victoria Peak Garden. We filter through busy roads, making our way to Admiralty and on to Wan Chai. The architecture in this area is pure eye candy, but keep your eyes on the road. Leaving Queen's Road behind, we turn on Stubbs Road for the opening climb of the day.
So once you get through the traffic in Central, Admiralty, Wan Chai, you then start the long climb up to the peak. The good news is the gradient is not too bad, but it is quite a long way up. We've got to get up about 500 meters, I think. So a fair old climb, which we've just set off on.
This one is an 8-kilometre slog up and out of the city to the peak, where our altitude will breach the 500-metre mark.
So we've done a detour off Coombe Road, and then we're going to do another one on Barker Road. This is really just to get away from the heavy traffic.
These old Victorian paths are lovely to ride along, but don't expect an easy time getting up to the top. The views from these old gardens are spectacular and worthy of more than a pause to soak them in. We're on a tight schedule today, so we can't stretch out on the manicured lawns. No, we've a big descent ahead of us.
Well, we got up to about 530 meters above sea level, from sea level, and now we start the long descent down to Repulse Bay. This is the real fun part of this ride. Now the hard work is done before we start the next section of this ride. Right, let's go!
It's tempting to hit Peak Road like a speed demon, but curb your enthusiasm a little in favour of safety. It is dotted with blind corners and driveways, so drivers don't always see you as they pull out. Things open up a little more on Stubbs Road before the grind up Wong Nai Chung Gap Road begins. Joining Repulse Bay Road, we undulate along a notoriously busy artery towards the hinterlands where the Monte Carlo-like views await.
Well, there's no two ways to put this, but the ride from Repulse Bay over towards Stanley is pretty gnarly. There are cars coming very close to you, driving quite aggressively. It's not too long a section, there's a bit of a climb, but it's not pleasant.
After climbing out of Repulse Bay, we turn off onto Chum Hom Kok Road towards a headland to visit the remains of an old World War II battery. site has been transformed into a sitting out area with miles of uninterrupted sea views. It's the perfect spot for lunch. Retracing our steps, we head along to Stanley and climb our way out along Titan Road en route to a friendly bike challenge.
So if you, like me, are cycling with a friend, this is a little fun challenge to have when you get to Red Hill. So I'm going to challenge you, Rob. You're going to go this direction. I'm going to go in this direction.
Which is uphill.
And it's the first one back to here is the winner. Now, of course, you know, it's going to be an easy win for me. So because of that, I've decided to take all of the gear, all the shooting gear, all the heavy stuff on the back of my bike to leave Rob free.
With all the heavy gear in his backpack.
So he has a chance.
I've still got a sandwich in here.
What do you think of your chances?
I wouldn't like to say, you know, you're a friend as well as a colleague.
He's going to kill me. Okay, let's go. Well, Rob had a little bit of bad luck earlier on because he deleted a load of footage by mistake. So just to make him feel better, I'm going to cruise at a nice easy speed so he can beat me and feel good about himself. Look at these views though.
I've been here about 20 seconds. Okay, we can just see him limping in now. What's a drone and phone? Everyone's a winner, even when you come second. Here he is, limping in.
Nowhere to be seen. Can't see Rob anywhere. Don't know where he's gone. Shouldn't have given you that long head start.
Good spot, sir. Good job I had that sandwich midway.
Back on Titan Road, we arrive at one of Hong Kong's oldest dams and wait to cross this very picturesque reservoir. The dam was declared a monument in 2009, but the views out across the water never get old. From here, a steep climb out finds us cruising nicely along Shek O Road as we advance towards our destination. Our legs are not exhausted yet, so we're taking one final detour to Cape d'Aglia.
Now the thing about this ride is there are some real gems. Like this road I'm doing now out to Cape d'Aglia. It's just absolutely beautiful. But to get to them, you need to negotiate some pretty heavy traffic. When we're on the link roads in between, it's almost a constant stream of cars coming up behind you. And it's just not pleasant riding because you feel pressured. But as soon as you get off and onto roads like this, just let me show you this. It seems to make it all worthwhile.
A gentle descent through a village leads to a headland with some very special views. Not wanting to get too comfortable here, we head back to Shek O Road and cruise on down to our final destination.
We made it to Shek O. It's been about 56 kilometers
about another 30 to get back to Central, or a little less to go to Aberdeen. How has it been for you?
Wonderful day. I mean, I couldn't think of anything better if you wanted to see the whole of the Hong Kong island and then get some fitness in at the same time. Great views. Yeah,
there's been a few little scary parts, but there's
Yeah.
been absolute gems in between. Now, if you're finding this for the first time, you're going to find all of our other road bike rides on our website, droneandphone.com, and also on our YouTube channel. For now, my name's DJ.
Robbie.
This is Drone and Phone.